Ole just a second break. Karina Ramnarain. Devina Sokram. Rayan Chanan Singh. Devina Sokram. Rayan Chanan Singh. Yeah, they're here. Adara Singh. Trisha Francis. Amelia Abe. Sadia Babwa. Jada Marie Barnett. Amelia Abe. Sadia Babwa. You all have to sit in order. Jail what? Jail born. Karishma what? Karishma Bridgelal. Not here. Lana Hussein. Thea Kia John. Adalia Lisk. Farah Mohammed. Hope Monilal. Katira Otem. Katrina Paul. Jada Pereira. Who? Nicholas. Sariana Ramuta. Ashwari. Send Miss. I just send Ashwari inside. She not too well. Ashwari, go with the parent, please. Shumaya what? Ramprasad. I'll let any inside. Let me go and check. Just let them stand up on the side still and I'll check. Huh? And Neka is one of the ushers. It have any more seats inside? We need to seat some of the awardees. They're out here full now. Right, so. You just send them inside, miss? You didn't do roll with them? You just sent them inside? No, I didn't send them inside. I told them to stand on the side. Oh, yeah. Because see they're going in. Wait, we had to do roll first. Samaru. Any awardees out here? All right, listen for your name now, because you will have to go inside. We have no more seats out there. One is, too much in front. Kind of stretch out the front, but we want to know exactly who she's going after, so she's going to. Well, we're now doing the roll. What form is she in? Huh? Oh, well, I think we're coming down here. You call, what's your name? What's your, okay, what was your name? What is your name? You call and say Samaru, where are you? Absent. Precious. She not come. Sandy, I see that. Asa Das. Simone Julian. Janika Punch. Ria Ragobert.
Through the right doors and make their way to the open space on the right. Right, so parents, please note that there is an official photographer here today.
I'm not getting anything.
If you choose to take pictures, you can take pictures from your seats. Right, to access today's program, since we are all going digital and to save paper, we are encouraging you to use your QR codes on your phone. Access to that provided on the doors outside the hall, so you can use this opportunity for the official.
I was getting before, I know. Now I'm not getting no connection. No, no audio whatsoever. Nothing. It's not even showing up.
Okay, good morning once again. Let me first start by apologizing for our delayed start. I know it's a little hot and buttered, so I want. Yes? Mrs. Annie Gomes Phillips, Chair of the Holy Faith Secondary Schools Board, and other board members. Mrs. Gail Bernard, Holy Faith Secondary School Board. Representative of the Holy Faith Sisters, Sister Teresa Villalva, Principal, Holy Faith Convent, Couva. Miss Paulette Reefer, Vice Principal, Holy Faith Convent, Couva. Awardees, specially invited guests, parents and well-wishers, staff and students of Holy Faith Convent, Couva. Good morning. All right. I would like you at this time to stand for the national anthem of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. invite you to remain standing as we have a word of prayer by two of our sixth form students, Miss Leah Sahadeo and Janika Punch.
Good morning, everyone. Bow your heads and close your eyes for the opening prayer. Sign of the cross, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Heavenly Father, we come before you this morning to firstly thank you for all that you have done, for all that you have given us. We appreciate the resources you have given us to expand our education and become more holistic individuals in our society. We ask that you continue to guide us throughout our future endeavors.
We give thanks for the teachers you have placed in our lives who continuously instill values in your children and push us to our full potential. We thank you for the success of our students at Holy Faith Convent, Couva, whether it may be academically, through sports, or even the BAPA areas. May we all become beacons of light, and we ask that you take this award ceremony into your hands. In your name we pray. Amen.
You may have your seats, ladies and gentlemen. So good morning. Welcome to Holy Faith Convent Couva's award function, where we will be honoring excellence, perseverance, and the incredible achievements of our outstanding students. I am Ms. Victor, and it is my esteemed pleasure to be the Master of Ceremonies on this auspicious occasion. To bring the principal's address on behalf of the school, I now invite Sister Teresa Villalva, Principal of Holy Faith Convent, Couva.
Mrs. Annie Gomes-Phillip, Chair of the Holy Faith Secondary Schools Board, Miss Paulette Riefer, Vice Principal of Holy Faith Convent, Couva, Mrs. Gail Bernard, Board Member of the two Holy Faith Secondary Schools, members of staff, parents, students, other specially invited guests, and of course, our staff and student honorees. This morning, I offer an exceedingly hearty welcome to each of you as we celebrate our achievements over the period 2022 to 2023. Today's theme, Beacons of Light, is a truly fitting theme for us at Holy Faith Convent in Couva. Today, the 1st of February 2024, marks 1,500 years since our patron saint died. And an interesting fact is that for 800 years after her death, a flame was kept constantly burning on her graveside. This year in Ireland, she was Irish, this year in Ireland, they are marking today with a public holiday. They're bringing together secular and religious worlds to honor the work that Saint Brigid would have accomplished in spreading peace. She's being promoted as a beacon of light, a symbol of hope, and a symbol of peace, particularly in our war-torn world of today. And I quote from Father Richard Rowe, we live in a world on fire, as the flames of unjust societies, humanitarian disasters, ecological crises flicker around us. It is easy to feel helpless and overwhelmed. How can we respond to this destructive era with wisdom, love, and peace? Standing on the work of St. Brigid, Margaret Hayward, the foundress of the Holy Faith Sisters, also showed how we can be beacons of light. And another interesting fact is that Holy Faith Sisters use the lamp which Margaret Aberd used when she was imprisoned, to read in her prison cell, we use that lamp as a symbol of how we, despite the hardships that befall us, we can always be beacons of light and symbols of hope and peace. We are told that in tending our inner flame, we can stand in solidarity with the world without burning up or burning out. Today, as we celebrate the achievements of the Holy Faith Convent Couva school community, we want to just remind ourselves of the Ministry of Education's strategic initiative. And we pay particular attention to action number 7.3, goal 7, which states, we are to revise school curriculum to emphasize core values, nationalism, and workforce readiness skills. Core values must be taught in schools. These include discipline, production, tolerance, civic responsibility, and lifelong learning. Knowledge of our cultural diversity must be taught in order to promote cohesiveness, and our country's history and geography must also be imparted. Moreover, workforce readiness skills like problem solving, innovativeness, creativity, along with entrepreneurial abilities, must be supported throughout the education system. A culture of research and development must also be inculcated in all tertiary level institutions, both private and public. Sports, culture, and physical education must also be fully integrated. End of quote. Ladies and gentlemen, today, as you listen to the categories of awards which will be announced here, you would be able to acclaim without a shadow of a doubt that indeed we, the Holy Faith family of students, staff, parents, board, past pupils, and all other stakeholders, we can truly stand together and let ourselves be known as beacons of light for the way we have integrated into our actions the goals espoused in the strategic initiative. So we invite you to sit back, not relax too much because you need to pay attention, and certainly give, at the end of the presentations, a resounding round of applause to all our students and all our staff members. Thank you, and once again, you are very, very welcome here this morning.
Thank you, Sister, for always leaving us with words of inspiration. We have with us today Mrs. Annie Gomes-Phillip, Chair of the Holy Faith Convent Secondary School Board, and I invite her to bring some brief remarks to you this morning. Let's welcome Mrs. Phillip.
Good morning, everyone. All of us gathered here this morning are members of the Holy Faith Convent Couva school community. Special congratulations to our awardees who are outside. You're hearing me? I hope so, if they are, but those at the back, yes? Right, so congratulations. It is an honor to bring greetings and to share a few thoughts on behalf of all the members of our Board of Management. As our principal, Sister Teresa, has already stated, Ireland is having a ball with the 1500-year celebration of St. Brigid. All types of activities are planned. The theme, Beacons of Light, there were three symbols associated with Saint Brigid: fire, light, and the fact that she was also a peacemaker. Why do we talk about Saint Brigid here in Trinidad? Well, truth be told, in our history, the sisters who came to Trinidad and who established Holy Faith Convent, Couva, and Penal came from Ireland. And they would have brought with them a very strong and deep love for Saint Brigid. Nothing sentimental, nothing sloppy, and nothing slushy. We heard already from Father Brent this morning that time in history he referred to as the Dark Ages. And Saint Brigid was supersonically ahead of her time. She empowered women. The time of the society then was heavy, heavy duty, male-dominated. She didn't take that on. She did what she had to do, and she was a very strong leader. So when the sisters came here, and the fact that we pay special homage to Saint Brigid reminds us of that role and responsibility that we have within our school community to empower those young girls and the women amongst us. The sisters were women of faith in a school that accepted young women of faith and young women of all faiths. And our principal made reference to that. Here in our school community is a very strong, empowering example of all that could be possible in our society and in our world. Year after year, when we are invited to the graduation ceremonies, we have student representative of the Muslim faith, of the Hindu faith, and of the Christian faith. That is something that we are so proud of, because the school and the school community here is an example of all that is possible, all that we long for in our country and in our world today. So much darkness, so much darkness, so much terrible news, and yet how can we empower ourselves and our young women to continue to make a difference? So coming back to graduation, right. Every past student that has come and attended that graduation and give the feature address, it is a joy that no one can take away from us. The confidence of those women who come both here and at Penal. Those past students come and they share where they are in their lives and the journey they have made, and they remember with reverence teachers who looked out for them, teachers who noticed them when they were brokenhearted or upset or down. These simple things. Teachers who taught them how to pray, who taught them how to have belief and faith and confidence in themselves. So when these past students come back and share their story, it is rooted in all that they have experienced here and, of course, at home. Parents, we're not forgetting you. You have a tremendous role as well to empower your children. So we keep alive the values then of Saint Brigid, alive in our school, in our classrooms, in our staff meetings, in our parents' meetings, in our families at home, and in our neighborhoods. So I came across a wonderful prayer here, a prayer to Saint Brigid, which I will now share with you as it highlights all that Brigid stands for and how she was a peacemaker. I simply invite you to close your eyes as I offer the prayer on behalf of every single member of staff, all the parents, all our students, everyone gathered here this morning. Saint Brigid, you were a woman of peace. You brought harmony where there was conflict. You brought light to the darkness. You brought hope to the downcast. Help us to do this at home, at school, in the country, in our world. Saint Brigid, may the mantle of your peace cover those who are troubled and anxious, and may peace be firmly rooted in our hearts and in our world. Help us to be peacemakers, not peace talkers. Inspire us to act justly and to reverence all God has made. Brigid, you were a voice for the wounded and the weary. Who are the voices today in our classrooms, our homes, our neighborhood, our country? Strengthen what is weak within us. Calm us into a quietness that heals and listens. May we grow each day into greater wholeness in mind, body, and spirit. Saint Brigid, pray for us. Saint Brigid, pray for us. Saint Brigid, pray for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Gomes-Phillip. Just a brief announcement before we continue with the rest of the program. If you have lost a pair of glasses, it has been secured and left in the office for you. So again, if you have lost a pair of glasses, it has been secured and left in the office for you. Amazia Porter, can you meet Mrs. Cielto backstage, please? As we commemorate the feast of St. Brigid and all that she represented, we will now have a presentation by the students of Form 1H entitled The Spirit of Brigid. Let us welcome on Form 1H. Thank you very much, Form 1H. Let's give them another round of applause, please. Our award function is structured to honor achievements in various categories, from academic brilliance to leadership, from sportsmanship to artistic endeavors. We have a diverse array of awards to present. We gather here not just as a school community, but as a family that takes pride in the hard work, dedication, and accomplishments of our brilliant students, recognizing and celebrating the incredible journey each student has undertaken throughout the academic year. So at this time, before we begin the actual presentation of awards, I ask that you hold your applause until the end of the presentation. I now invite Mr. Sai Sargent, who will take us through the awardees from Form 1 to 3. Mr. Sargent.
All right, good morning, everyone. All protocols observed. So I'd like to start with the awardees for the Form 1s, and in the order of 1H, followed by 1F, followed by 1C. So first place and general proficiency, I'll have Kaveri Lala come to the stage, please. In second place, Miss Haley Barrett, and also for general proficiency. In third, we'd just like to remind the audience to hold all applause till all names are called, please. All right, so in third place, also collecting for general proficiency, Emily Ramnarayan. Hold. Next, we'll have Shriya Ramasa, general proficiency. Amalia Ramdan, general proficiency. Roshana Roberts, general proficiency. Zaria Adams, special achiever. Angel Prince, special achiever. And that's the end of our Form 1H awardees. We move swiftly into 1F. Arissa Mohammed, first place and general proficiency. And Suya Janki, second place and general proficiency. Abigail Bisessa, general proficiency. Jada Esdel, general proficiency. Malaika George, general proficiency. Emma Mirage, general proficiency. Anna Sumar, general proficiency. Soleil Kwao, general proficiency. Malexi Lewis, special achiever. Jolie Pereira, special achiever. That's the end of Form 1F. So now we go on to Form 1C, the current 2C. Kamea Riley, first place and general proficiency. Amara Singh, second place and general proficiency. Zara Brooker, third place and general proficiency. Tasia Lee Dane, general proficiency. Kaylee Williams, general proficiency. Falan Mahadeo, most improved student. Samara Raghuba Singh, special achiever. Kimora Ramdeo, special achiever. Zeda Ferreira, Club Award for Mathematics. Thank you very much, Ms. Sargent. I will now invite Ms. Shirley Ram to the stage to help us present for the Form 2s, which are the current Form 3s. First place and general proficiency, Tessa Johnson. Second place and general proficiency, Alana Arjun. Third place and general proficiency, Sahara Swamba. Second? 3H cups. Okay. All right. You don't have I all the time. Yeah, good. General proficiency, Jasmine Barrett. General proficiency, Annalise Manohar. General proficiency, Sauda Mohammed. General proficiency, Cherise Phillips. General proficiency, Rian Sukdeo. Apologies. We now move swiftly on to Form 2F. Bhavani Brijmohan, first place and general proficiency. Felicia Williams, second place and general proficiency. Kayla Ravello, third place and general proficiency. Katrina Debedine, general proficiency. Maria Gordon, general proficiency. Sabine Rambaran, general proficiency. Malia Edwards, most improved student. Chelsea Dalrymple, special achiever. Moving swiftly on to 2C, Arissa Hussein, first place and general proficiency. Navita Narayan Singh, second place and general proficiency. Shamila Daniel, third place, general proficiency. Cezanne Basil, general proficiency. Cyan Burke, General Proficiency. Siddhi Maraj, General Proficiency. Tanushri Ram, General Proficiency. Christine Samaru, General Proficiency. Thank you very much, Ms. Ram. We will now call to the stage Ms. Kama Gonzalez to present to the Form 3s, which are the current Form 4s. First place and General Proficiency, Anna Babwa. Second place and General Proficiency, Shalina Rampasad. Which class? C? 2C? Ramjatan, Ariela Ramjatan. Here? Okay, so we had someone who we thought was absent actually present from 2C, Ariela Ramjatan, General Proficiency. All right, so back to the Form 3s. In third place, we have Elizabeth Abraham, General Proficiency. Saraya Bali, General Proficiency. Nandini Gosain, General Proficiency. Tian Can Flores, General Proficiency. And to round off 3H, Kaylee Ramnath, General Proficiency. We move on to 3F. Abigail Ali, first place and General Proficiency. Ashley Barrett, second place and General Proficiency. Rihanna Budu, third place and General Proficiency. Amber Barrett, General Proficiency and Book Club Award. Azara Asgarali, General Proficiency. Annalicia Cameron, General Proficiency. Abayomi Clasp, General Proficiency. Veshavi Diocharan, General Proficiency. Hannah Mohammed, General Proficiency. Ariana Phillip, General Proficiency. Jasana Ramuta, General Proficiency. Christy Ramdas, Special Achiever. And Evita Singh, Special Achiever. We move quickly to Form 3C, where we have Vandana Fakira, first place and General Proficiency. Second place and General Proficiency, we have Amelia Ramnarain. Alyssa Charles, third place and general proficiency. Anaya Philip Pitt, general proficiency. Also, outstanding performance at competitions and leadership role in national debate competitions. Next, we have Shireen Charles, general proficiency and special achiever. Sadie Dick, general proficiency and special achiever. Molly Brown, general proficiency. Ishana Ramdeen, general proficiency. And that's the end of my presentation. Enjoy the rest of the program, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, parents, now maybe you'll understand the assignment. Now you can give your students a hearty round of applause. You all did not listen to the instructions. All right, at this time, we are just waiting on our little musical interlude, so you could take this time to discuss with the person next to you your impressions so far of the award function. So just give us a 5 minutes, and we'll be right back with you. So ladies and gentlemen, what you're witnessing here is under the guidance of our music teacher, Mr. Felix. He's preparing these young ladies. He's been here for quite some time and he's quite adept at playing the pan. So we have a very rousing performance for you. So I just want you to sit back and wait and relax as we wait to entertain you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring our attention backstage side. On stage at this time, we have the ladies of Form 3, who's here to render a performance for us, This Little Light of Mine. So let us bring on the Form 3 students with a lusty round of applause. Okay, ladies, we could do a little better than that. Let's give them another rousing round of applause. And once again, thank you for your patience as we move to the next item. From the classroom to the playing field, from artistic endeavors to scientific discoveries, the achievements we're about to acknowledge cover a spectrum as diverse as the talents and aspirations of our student body. We are not just honoring academic brilliance, but also leadership, creativity, and the spirit of community service. At this time, I invite Mrs. Nicole Melham to bring us through the presentation of awards for Forms 4 to 6. Mrs. Melham.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Presenting for the Form 4s, who were the Form 3s, will be Ms. Tara Bansi. I welcome on stage. For outstanding performance in integrated science, principles of accounts, social studies, Spanish, and general proficiency, we have Ms. Erlene Grant. Gentle reminder to hold the applause for after the grouping of students. Please do not worry. My student has a very strong neck. For information technology, RK ethics, and for general proficiency, Ms. Sydney Lizama. For general proficiency, Gabrielle Dalrymple. Gabrielle, general proficiency. Zahira Mohammed, general proficiency. Our special achiever for Form 4-1, Miss Azaria Huggins. For 4-2, special achiever in mathematics, geography, Spanish, and principles of accounts, Miss Aliyah Khan, and general proficiency as well. Ms. Bansi wants to ensure that each subject is acknowledged. I applaud you. She has insisted that the children have worked hard and will be acknowledged for each. As our parents wait patiently for their child's name, we go on with Miss Amina Shah, English language, RK ethics, additional mathematics, and general proficiency. We are also grateful to our team of teachers who have organized the awards, and they know where every item is due to their diligence and the time they've spent last evening putting this together. Miss Amina Shah for English language, RK ethics, additional mathematics, and general proficiency. Amina has been known for her huge amount of patience. We can also add a pleasant disposition in times of desperation. English language, RK ethics, additional mathematics, and general proficiency. For EDPM, general proficiency, EDPM, general proficiency, special achiever, and for her club award, the RSC Tech, we have Miss Shania Ramirez. Ms. Bansi is also writing a recommendation for them as she presents the awards. For RK Ethics, Biology, and General Proficiency, Ms. Semran Ali. Akila Green, Visual Arts, CVQ Photography, and General Proficiency. Akila? For Physics and General Proficiency, Ms. Danusha Maharaj. Ms. Kamora Cortez Hines, General Proficiency. Our Special Achiever, Ms. Kajal Sukhdev. Proceeding to 4-3, we have Janiqua Job for CVQ Cosmetology, Principles of Business, and General Proficiency. Sometimes we have to use a different language, but I will say it in English, just in case. We can hold the applause, but thank you for your excitement and enthusiasm. Thank you, ladies. Ms. Gianna Ali, French and General Proficiency. Gianna Ali. Shanika Griffith for Food, Nutrition and Health and CVQ Commercial Food Preparation. Imani Narain, Mathematics and General Proficiency. English Language and General Proficiency, Ms. Shauna Nelson. Chelsea Sami, Spanish and General Proficiency. Jelena Couture, Agricultural Science. Zaria Dixon, Music. Leah Mohammed, RK Ethics. Rehana Singh, General Proficiency. Most Improved Student, Tiffany Rambaran. Our Special Achiever, Leilani Arojo. And 4-3's final Special Achiever, Miss Rachel Lee. We welcome now Form 4-4 students, Aisha Juman for Geography, English Language, Mathematics, Physics, Spanish, Biology, Chemistry, Economics, and General Proficiency. And for history, we have Miss Sarah John. Theatre Arts, Thea Nichols. Alexandra Mienertz, General Proficiency. Miss Jennifer Solomon, General Proficiency and Most Improved Student. Our Special Achiever, Elise Laborde. excellence in netball, in making representation for the school and to the country as a team member of the Trinidad and Tobago national netball team, Miss Callie Stevenson. At this point, we are grateful to Ms. Bansi. Thank you, Ms. Bansi. I now welcome on stage Ms. Tricia Canterbury-Rouse. For the Form 5 students, we have Sanada Budu Singh, additional mathematics, economics, and physics. Followed by Haley Sanada. Wait, Haley. Haley. 1 sec, Haley. Right. My apologies, Haley. I rushed. Sorry, Haley. Thank you, Zanada. Haley Hossain, Agricultural Science and Principles of Business. For Chemistry and Spanish, Jaya Kamal. For English B and Music, Cavell Pereira. For Social Studies, Aryan Ali. Principles of Accounts, Arya Baleka. Karina Bridgelal, History. Jade Hossain, English A. Farah John, Information Technology. Sumaya Mohammed, Mathematics. Amelia Rajak, Biology. Renelle Taylor, Physical Education and Sports. Our special achievers, Tamara Balroop, Lalia Brooker, and Ciara Collins. For outstanding performance at competitions with a merit in robotics and astronomy, Amelia Ali. For outstanding performance at competitions, excellence in football, Sadiel Antoine. We now present some of our club awards. For astronomy, we have Jaya Kamal, Alyssa Nansing, Ashvini Ramroop. She has to come back? You have to come back again? It's okay. She truly stands out and likes to be different. For the Chess Club Award, we have Avisha Kisoon, for our Football Club Award, we have Kayla James, for outstanding performance at competitions with excellence in netball, we have Hermione Martin. We thank you, Ms. Canterbury Rouse. Thank you very much. As we welcome Ms. Jagdip, who will be presenting for the past Form 5s. Ms. Jagdip, as I also patiently await the updated list. As we await the list to arrive, the students have lined up, and I would like to say that Holy Faith Convent Couva continues to be very proud of our students. You would notice that we acknowledge them not only academically, which is extremely important for our students at this age, but we also acknowledge their performance in extracurricular activities. Holy Faith Convent has been known to excel in extracurricular activities. And though Holy Faith Convent Penal may have made outstanding contribution in PAN this year, we will be holding them to task next year under the leadership of Mr. Lesedi Felix. He does not know it yet, but he will be working very hard at the end of this year. For our Form 6 students, we have for Chemistry, Unit 1, Communication Studies and Environmental Science, Unit 1, Miss Danielle Khan. For Applied Mathematics, Unit 1, Caribbean Studies and Literatures in English, Unit 1, Miss Zalia Mohammed. For Accounting Unit 2, Economics Unit 2, and Management of Business Unit 2, Karina Ramnarayan. For French Unit 1, Management of Business Unit 1, and Spanish Unit 2, Davina Sukram. And we welcome Rayan Chanasing for Information Technology, Unit 1, Physical Education and Sports, Unit 2, and our Special Achiever. Miss Adara Singh, Physical Education and Sports, Unit 2, and yes, she wears heels. And Sociology, Unit 2. Well done, Adara. We have Tricia Francis for Entrepreneurship, Unit 1, and our special achiever, Trisha. Amelia Abe, History, Unit 1. Sadia Babwa, Accounting, Unit 1. As we await Sadia, we have Jada Marie Barnett for Biology, Unit 2. Fakira Jatan, Entrepreneurship, Unit 2. Jada Pereira, Performing Arts, Unit 2, with her specialty being music. Jada Pereira. They wanted Jada to walk through the audience so that your fans can continue to salute you. For our, not the thorn among the roses, but for our young gentleman, for Art and Design Unit 1, Mr. Nicholas Ramdial.
All these people who cross out are standing there waiting.
Really?
So just call their names now because I don't know what they're doing.
Okay. I am going to call some others to be acknowledged as well. We have Applied Mathematics, Unit 1, and Outstanding Performance at Competitions, Miss Sariana Ramuta. Sariana has excelled in the AFS Global STEM Changemaker Scholarship at Houston, Texas in July 2022, the Scotiabank Table Tennis Competition, third place in the Under-19 category in October 2022, and the Tidal Wave Secondary School Swimming Competition, third place in the 15 and over in November 2023. Ms. Sariana Ramuta. I would like to call these names as well for Chemistry Unit 2, Physics Unit 2, and Pure Mathematics Unit 2, Ms. Zara Khan. For Environmental Science Unit 2, it was Ms. Naomi Banwari. For Pure Mathematics Unit 1, J.L. Bourne. For Geography Unit 2 and the Club Award Environmental, Karishma Brijlal. Our girls have moved on and they are shining their candles. For History Unit 1, Sky Edwards. For Economics Unit 1, Lana Hussein. For Performing Arts Unit 1, Miss Kia John. For Art and Design Unit 1, Adalia Lisk. Accounting Unit 1, Farah Mohammed. For Sociology Unit 1, Kathira Utim. For Information Technology Unit 1, Katharina Paul. For Literatures in English Unit 1, Ashwari Rampasad. For Physics Unit 1, Shamaya Ramprasad. Brianna Samaru, Agricultural Science, Unit 2. Precious Sandy Mills, Performing Arts, Unit 1. Sandia Sidath, Biology, Unit 1. Asa Dash, Special Achiever. And Precious Sandy Mills' mummy has always been an ardent supporter of Precious from 4-1 is here to receive on her behalf. Thank you, Ms. Sandy Mills. We do have Sadia, was it? Sadia Babwa. Sadia Babwa is with us, as she receives for accounting Unit 1. Our special achievers for this morning, we have Simone Julian, Hope Munilal, Janica Punch, Ria Raghabir, Heidi Bihari Singh, and Mr. Aidan Francis. We also have a club award for Interact Club, Miss Vani Maharaj. We also have a club award in entrepreneurship and peer helpers, Miss Samara Mahes. And for the club award for student council, we had Alexia Babalal. For outstanding performance at competitions, that was the AFS Global STEM Changemaker Scholarship in Houston, Texas, July 2022, was Miss Kirsten Bashk. And thus ends our awards for the Form 6s. I now call and welcome again on stage our chairman, Ms. Victor. Thank you, Ms. Jagdip.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give everybody a round of applause again, a hearty round of applause. And we are moving on swiftly to our special awards category. And this is for the recognition for excellence at CXC, CSEC, and CAPE examinations 2023. Right, so an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. This is according to Benjamin Franklin. Right, we are here to applaud the students who have not only met but exceeded expectations. Their stories inspire us and remind us that with determination and hard work, anything is possible. It is my pleasure to shine a spotlight on these remarkable individuals who have gone above and beyond in their pursuit of excellence. And at this time, I invite Mrs. Leslie Hackshaw to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to invite Ms. Gail Bernard to please come and assist with the presentation of awards. These are the special awardees for CSEC exams. At Holy Faith Convent, Couva, we do a maximum of 8 subjects at our school. These students are being awarded for 8 ones, 7 ones, 6 ones, and 5 ones. We begin with 8 ones. I would like to invite Jaya Kamal. Congratulations, Jaya. Next, we have Aliyah Bajnat. Jaya is also receiving an award for placing 9th in chemistry on the CXC merit list. For those of you who do not know, CXC puts out a merit list every year for the top 10 students in the Caribbean. And at HFCC, we have cupped a number of places on that list. Thirdly, we have Sanada Budan Singh. Sanada Budu Singh. Congratulations. Next, we have Anira Garib Singh. Next, Kaylee Hull. She's followed by Vishana Kaulesa. And Rihanna Samsing. Let's put our hands together for our students who got 8 ones. And now we move on to 7 ones. We have Samaya Mohammed. And Samaya Mohammed also placed first in the region in mathematics. We next have Amelia Rajak. And Amelia placed 7th in the Caribbean for biology. Next, Ariana Balwa, Arya Baleka, next, Jade Hussein, and she is followed by Cavell Pereira. Congratulations to our students who received 7 ones. Let's hear it for them one more time. For 6 ones, we have Amelia Ali, Ariana Ali, Caitlin Daniel, and Haley Hussein. Let's put our hands together for them. We now move on to 5 ones. We welcome Renelle Taylor. And Renelle Taylor also receives an award for placing 3rd in the Caribbean for physical education and sport. Next, we have Cecilia Arnoud. Jamie K. Bowler. We now welcome Kayla James. And she's followed by Farah John.
Christiana Budu was waiting for 5 minutes.
We would also like to welcome Christiana Budu. Sadie Ramlal. Selena Rampasad. And she's followed by Laurelie Samaru. And Karishma Sipasad. Let's hear it for our special awardees for CXC exams 2023. And now we move on to our CAPE exams. At our school, our students do 4 subjects, and those who are being awarded today would be students who have achieved a maximum of 4 ones and 3 ones. The students are as follows. I would also mention the different subject areas in which they would have placed on the merit list. First off, we have Danielle Khan, 4 ones. Danielle would have placed first in the Caribbean in Environmental Science Unit 1, 5th in Chemistry Unit 1, and 5th in Communication Studies. That deserves another round of applause. She is followed by Zara Ali. And Zara placed 6th for Environmental Science Unit 1. Next, we have Alizana Arjun. And she's followed by Naomi Banwari. Naomi placed 7th in the Caribbean for Environmental Science Unit 2. Next, we have Jada Marie Barnett. Followed by Rayan Chanan Singh. And Rayan placed 6th for Physical Education and Sport in Unit 2. Next, we have Caitlin Chung, and she placed 10th for Environmental Science Unit 2. We move on now to Ida Harilal, and Ida also placed 10th in the Caribbean for Environmental Science Unit 1. We have Sanaya Wang. Followed by Emily Jagannath. Followed by Zara Khan. Avisha Kisun. Followed by Tanuka Lynch, who placed 10th in the Caribbean for Environmental Science Unit 1. She is followed by Arisha Maharaj, Katrina Paul, Celine Phillip, Ravina Ramharak, Sarah Ramlal, Saraya Ramruta, Shamia Ramprasad, Sandia Sinat, Davina Sukram, and Davina also placed 9th in the Caribbean for French Unit 1. We also have Jalen Stephen. And that ends the list of students who would have copped 4 1s at Cape. We now move on to 3 1s. Firstly, we have Azaria Ali, Lauralee Daya, Kia John, Salia Mohammed, who would have also placed first in Literatures in English, Unit 1. Next, we have Ariana Ramdahan, Karina Ramnarain, Jada Pereira, and she also placed 8th in the Caribbean for performing arts, and that is in the music category, Unit 2. We next have Precious Sandy Mills, and Precious placed 8 for physical education and sport. Here ends, ladies and gentlemen, our special awards category for Cape at Holy Faith Convent, Couva 2023. Can we give all our awardees a round of applause? This is Precious' mom, and she is receiving on her behalf. Let's hear it for her one more time.
At this time, I am pleased to announce a special award. And this is the Rhea Rambley Special Award for Motivation and Encouragement. Rhea Rambley is a past student of Holy Faith Convent, Couva, and is currently the head anchor at CNC 3. I now invite Ms. Reefer to make a presentation on behalf of Ms. Rambley to the recipients of the 2023 Special Award. I now invite Ms. Danielle Khan, who placed 5th in Communication Studies in the Caribbean. And Ms. Anaya Phillip for Proficiency in English Language. Anaya Phillip Pitt. Thank you very much, ladies, and thank you, Ms. Reefer.
So we're moving the program swiftly along. And at this time, I would like to invite Mrs. Judy Wong to the stage. We have a little slight change in the program, Mrs. Wong. And at this time, yes, at this time in the program, we would like to make a very special announcement in our school community, and that is to announce our head girl and vice head girl. So I will now ask Mrs. Wong to lead that process.
Thank you, Mrs. Victor. Good day, everyone. I find the hall has gotten quite empty, and this is such an important part of our program this morning, announcing our head girl and vice head girl. So, this process has been in place since I was a student here many, many, many years ago, and it still pertains. So I'll give you a little insight into how we select our head girl and vice head girl. And so you students who are aspiring for that, you can hear how it's done. So your peers in Form 6, that's lower 6 when you get there, we ask them to nominate secret ballots, of course, students who they feel can best fit the role of leading them as prefects. For the last academic year, 71 of those students, 100 plus, voted, and 25 names were brought forward. Of those 25 names, we sifted through the votes and selected the top 10 students. Well, we had 11 that year because there was a tie for 10th place. Following that, our teachers come on board and select the top 5 students by vote, secret ballots again. So I will announce the top 5 students who were chosen. We had Ada Harilal, Avisha Kisun, Daniel Khan, Janika Punch, and Leah Sahadeo. Those 5 students were supposed to go through a final leg of the selection. Unfortunately, 3 of them were unable to make the final leg. And so we had 2 students vying for the positions. We had an impromptu speech as part of that process. So the students were given this: assess the prevalence, absence of kindness at school, and deliver a motivational speech for the assembly to encourage staff and students to build a stronger culture of kindness at HFCC. So you only had about 3 to 5 minutes to go and pull your ideas together and come back and present an impromptu speech. They also had an interview where they were facing a panel of about 5, including the principal and vice principal. And they were asked questions based on our school's motto, song, mission statement. They had to use their skills in critical thinking and problem solving to apply principles of equity, empathy, and restorative justice to hypothetical situations that are volatile. It's no easy pick. And finally, they were asked to prepare a portfolio with 4 different sections and submit. They were not given much time to prepare any of these things, so they had to be thinking on their feet. So I would like to invite to the stage now our past head girl, Miss Karishma Bridgelal. Give Karishma a round of applause. She has now left our walls and gone on.
We also had Samara Gordon, our deputy head girl, who is unable to make it this morning. So Karishma will be asking you to hand over to both our head girl and deputy head girl. And we would like now to invite to the stage our two finalists, Miss Leah Sahadev and Miss Janika Punch. Girls, you all did well. Now, I must say that the 5 participants, when they found out that they were selected, I said, listen, girls, 5 of you focus that you all are head girls and perform the duties just as if you were a head girl, and they really did. And today, we have, through our speech, interview, and portfolio, we present to you our vice head girl, Miss Leah Sahadev. The points were close. And our head girl for the academic year 2023 to 2024, Miss Janika Punch. I would like to say congratulations to you, both of you. You all have been performing the duties long before. So you just continue with the crown on your head now. So thank you very much. And I must boast that these are 2 of my daughters I brought up from Form 4. Yes, I'm the dean for this level. And they make me proud, all of them. So thank you very much.
Okay, and at this time, we would like to thank Karishma for her service to school, and we would like to give her a token of our appreciation. So, Karishma, thank you from the Holy Faith family. Is there a cordless mic? You have a cordless mic? Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage at this time is our very own Cyan Burke, a finalist in Monday's Junior Calypso Monarch competition to perform her original composition. Cyan, we wish you all the best on Monday, and of course, we won the crown right here at HSC Couva. We're giving them girls in Couva Penal a run for the money, right, Cyan? Let's bring on Cyan with a lusty round of applause.
Good afternoon, HFCC. Listen to the lyrics. The world is moving forward at blinding speed as we keep pursuing things we think we need, waging war with ourselves in search of elusive dreams, destroying humanity with false hopes and deadly schemes. But if stepping forward has brought us to this place, maybe we should step backwards to find another space, so that we could find the habits we left behind. The world is moving quickly off its track. We've got to step back. We play like we don't see. That's what we do. The law forgives the lawless, their protection is guaranteed. They plunder society in thoughts, words, and deeds. Exploitation goes on as we move from day to day, while those put to protect us look the other way. They use the shoulders of poor people as their ladders to succeed, as their every action is driven by hate and greed. The times of old, where justice was not bought or sold, the world is moving quickly off its track. We've got to step back. Grandparents are becoming younger as teenagers become more wild. Sometimes it's impossible to tell mother from child. Kids are growing older before growing up, inheriting a system that's violent, so corrupt. If this world continues in this current trend, we will surely ruin the future of the children, where the father's role was to nurture and control. The world is moving quickly off its track. We've got to step back. It's time to change direction now. The sacred act of courting is now under threat. We now form relationships on the internet. The electronic device is the master of our fates. We must reverse this trend before it's too late. If we don't change direction and the way we think, man's restless spirit will push humanity to the brink, where the laptop screen did not control the human being. The world is moving quickly off its track. We've got to step back. The world is moving quickly off its track. We've got to step back. The world is moving quickly off its track. We've got to step back. Thank you.
So we have it. Kaiso. Miss Rifa, I feel you have to apply to the Ministry for another principal's holiday. We're bringing that crown right back here Monday. You all give a round of applause to Sion. We position that in the future. That crown coming back here Monday. Sorry, Miss Gomes. Holy Faith Convent Penal, we mashing them up this ranks. All right, so at this time we want to recognize the pivotal role that school administrators play in our school environment, and to show our love and appreciation for all that they do for us, I would now like to recognize the role of the HFC sisters who are not here today, our principal, Sister Teresa Villalva, and of course in our midst, the very lovely, doesn't she look lovely today, Miss Paulette Rifa. So Miss Rifa, I would like to invite you on stage to receive a token from our newly minted head girl, Miss Janika Punch. Thank you very much, Ms. Rifa, for accepting on behalf of all of your colleagues. At this time, we have another of our Form 1 cohorts coming to do a poem for you. And as we await their arrival, they should be with us in about 2 minutes' time. So let's just await the arrival of our Form 1 students. Okay, so Ms. Reefer, while the girls are taking their positions on stage, I would like to accept the token on behalf of Sister Teresa Villalva and also to recognize our Holy Faith sisters, Sister Rosario, Sister Janice, Sister Pauline, and Sister Denise. Okay, we just wanted to recognize them officially. And I would like to call on Janika again to present Ms. Reefer with that token of appreciation for Sister Teresa Villalva. There's no actual leader. Thank you very much to the ladies of Form 1F and Form 1C. Ladies, please take your bow. Thank you. Ladies, you may leave the stage now. Oh, sit? Okay. All right, at this time, to bring the proceedings to a close, we invite our Vice Principal, Ms. Paulette Reeford, to move a vote of thanks for all those who have been responsible for today's event.
Thank you, Mrs. Victor. Ladies and gentlemen, Holy Faith family, good afternoon. This double celebration of St. Brigid's Day and the award ceremony involves significant planning and coordination. And we wish to recognize then all those members of middle management who were instrumental in the production of this heartwarming and joyous occasions, as well as the subcommittees who helped them. We thank then the chief coordinators of this event, Mrs. Rhonda Harvey Cialto, Mr. Ricardo Mongol, Ms. Marshall Victor, Ms. Judy Wong, Mrs. Judy Wong, Ms. Rachel Jagdip, Ms. Siobhan Alteran, Mrs. Renee Chinier, and Marissa Ramla. Thank you. There are going to be names that I might have inevitably left out because it is impossible at this time to call the entire staff list. You know, I was wondering if to do a chorus in response, and as I call the name, you say thank you. But I know you are here with us a long time today, so we will try that perhaps another time when we have our shorter, less lengthy program. So we want to thank especially our Master of Ceremonies, very versed and practiced in this event now, Ms. Marshall Victor, for her very professional execution of this task. We thank Mr. Nicholas Noel for providing us with an efficient sound system. We thank all our presenters, especially Mrs. Ann Gomes-Phillip, our chairperson. She is always with us here. When we conduct interviews, anything we call Mrs. Ann Gomes-Phillips for, she is very much present, and we want to thank her especially for that. We want to thank as well Ms. Kelly Hospitalis for her professional streaming services. In addition, all the members of staff, we saw a lot of our teachers here helping with the distribution of the trophies, and a lot of work went into it, and we thank them for it. I wish as well to thank all awardees for their diligence to their studies and their determination to succeed. More so, I wish to thank all those students who came then and attended the celebration in honor of not only your fellow classmates, but our patron, St. Brigid, whose legacy is 1,500 years. And I thank those persons who would have worked diligently then, but somehow were unable today to perhaps get a medal. And your very presence is a testimony then to a winning quality, which is important in life. It reminded me very much of, I think every time I hear the news, at one point they say it, that great sportsmanship is when you have exited almost the field and persons do not know whether you won or you lost. So I thank you for your great show of that showmanship, that sportsmanship, and of that zeal as well for your fellow students. Ladies and gentlemen, well-wishers and students, You have been indeed a wonderful and patient audience. Your presence has made this time even more memorable. May God bless you. Thank you. Okay, I think we have now come. Okay, we're holding a master of ceremonies.
So, especially on the Feast of St. Brigid, we would like to end our formal ceremony with the singing of our school song, and we'll be led by Mrs. Rhonda Harvey Cialto in the singing. So I ask everyone to stand, all the girls to stand, as we end with the singing of our school song.
After 4, 3, 4. In this school we come together, students of every creed and race, and our hearts are all united by the lamp of learning lighted. In this school we come today. In this school we chant our lay. Kindness makes the world go round. May kindness only here abound. May the hand of friendship true ever be stretched from me to you. May true love our hearts illumine as we journey on in union. In this school we come today. In this school we chant our lay. Kindness makes the world go round. May kindness only here abound. Happy St. Brigid, everyone. And you have the day off tomorrow. Have a great weekend. We see you back here on Monday.
Oh, Lord. Oh, pop. Great job all.